I am Paul K. Carlton, Jr., MD, Fellow of the American College of Surgeons, retired Surgeon General of the United States Air Force.
My name is Charles Austin Angel. I'm president of Modern Edge Incorporated. We do user research and we design and develop and engineer products.
Austin, the importance of what you're doing is if we start off at the basic level of human need, good water, good food, good sanitation, freedom from disease, then it allows the people of this community to reach the top level, which is contributing to the world. And if we can provide that with better water than they've had before, what we do is we allow people to move up that chain and make a bigger contribution as a world citizen. But to do that means that whatever the solution we give them, they have to be able to accept, they have to understand, and it has to fit the culture. That's where you come in. Unless we design engineer our solution, it means nothing.
People are planting their crops, they're working, everything's going well, the flood comes in and it resets everything that they've done. A solution like this will take that reset, almost kind of put a stop to it, stop the introduction of cholera, malaria, other diseases that allows them to then get back into the process of improving that base level so they can move up to the next.
Brings us right back to if we can provide good water, good food, and good sanitation, then we can eliminate that disease burden in the population. And if we do that, we can stop by preventing the loss of life that's associated with resetting the clock.
When we are designing medical products in the U.S., we tend to take and segment what is more of a continuum of an experience. However, the medical profession has segmented that into specialties. And what that does is we see in a community like this and we say, let's fix that one problem. What's clear here is that it's not one problem, it's a whole system that's all interweaved and all interacting. It's not just getting them hydration, it's also the training, it's also the communication, it's also the sharing, it's also the storage. All of these aspects, that's where the full solution is.
If you think about that from my military background, what we call that is the long pole in the tent. Unless all the poles are lined up correctly, the tent doesn't shed water. And so you have to address every element of this society, which means you must understand the society. That's where you come in.
Have you seen any usage issues that stood out to you during this research?
I've seen several children take a HydroPack and then go and drink well water that is highly contaminated. And so we have to change the system. We have to help them understand all the pieces must come together.
The biggest challenge in solving usability issues is the resistance to look at the entire continuum of the user's experience. We want to fix the brakes in the car, but we're not going to deal with the accelerator or the windows. And it really is looking at everything in the usability question. Even if the biggest problem is here, you still need to solve the other ones that'll distract.
The importance of this hydration solution is every country is going to be individualized. Some countries need iodine, some countries need fluoride. This might be the opportunity to insert a therapeutic step in the middle of a disaster setting to improve the overall health of the country. And so as we go to the individual countries, we will ask them what are the deficiencies in the diet, what are people not getting, and then customize each of the products to the country. And that's where the design integration becomes absolutely critical, because we've got to then know what the shortages are in that country.
If you're going to customize to whatever the biological needs are, then there's also often a different twist on the usage model as well. The nice thing about the HDI technology is we have a basic form factor which we can start to move and adapt into future products that will address each one of those different needs as the biological and or the behavioral differences become apparent.